First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
Brian Hayes is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0.
Here. 1-1.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Pirates strand a couple. They trail 5-2. Trevor Cahill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35.
Into the box, Tim LeCastro is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And that one yanked just foul. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Stepping up is Bobby Witt Jr. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box, Jonathan Daza, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
Yeah!
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Witt leads off first with 1 away. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Gamble is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 out with the man at first. A strike, and it's 2-1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 3-1 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Nicky.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicky Lopez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, and it remains 5-2. Guerrero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59.
Now at the plate here is Michael Chavis. He grounded out last time up.
Second baseman, Michael Chavis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Up next for the Buccos, Michael Perez. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Witt will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the
Now
inning.
batting, left fielder, Hoyt Park.
So next to hit is Hoyt Park, singled in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Pirates 2. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Now here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. Chavis ranging into the outfield. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Up next to the Royals, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. Now the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Stepping in once again is Williams Astudillo. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 now. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Tim LaCastro. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1 delivery.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Astudillo over at second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Royals strand a pair. They're still out in front 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Scott Barlow gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 60, Scott Barlow.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Taylor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Reynolds.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Reynolds. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
First and second now, one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
2-2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And now in the box, Ben Gamble. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. He handles it easily and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple and the deficit remains 5-2.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Chris Stratton's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Jonathan Daza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Michael Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Michael Perez.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. In there, 1-1. Harris stands at first with one out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Up next, Nicky Lopez. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Newman's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starlin Castro. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gamble is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair, and it remains 5-2. Michael Perez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Leading up for the Pirates, the third baseman, Brian.
Domingo Tapia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Domingo Tapia.
Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, what?
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-0 on the way.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And stepping in, Michael Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Hoyt Park, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And now Kevin Newman, a potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now to the plate, here is Albert Pujols trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Julian Fernandez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Julian Fernandez.
First offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Moran.
So the next to bat will be Colin Moran. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch on the way.
Ooh, that was some gas.
0-1.
Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
First pitch on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Big at-bat now, and here is Andrew Benintendi. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Dwayne Underwood Jr. takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now the 2-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
Bobby Witt Jr. will be next. The 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 3.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Michael Perez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Benintendi, the runner at third. LeCastro on second. Witt at first, one gone. And he yanks the bat back in time, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. And I think if this squeeze is of the suicide variety, that run scores easily, but instead they tried the safety squeeze there, and it didn't work out as they had hoped. Next to hit, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Perez. And that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the one. I'm good. I bought it. I get it. I get it. I got it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I'm with it. I get it. I get it. I got it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it. You dig it. Squad hustle like a relay. Josh DeMont comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in, the outfielder, Ben Gamble.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Castro in foul ground, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Next up, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Kansas City came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Julian Fernandez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Josh DeMont hammers down the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes.